Well, I was excited about it.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to move for about 4 years. Then there was the side that I didn't know anybody here.
Okay.
I didn't know anyone who's in the real estate market. So how do you find people you can trust that know the area?
Yeah, just thinking about the sale of the home, for me, it was a little bit overwhelming because we've been in here for almost 33 years and it's kind of the only home we've known.
It was pretty overwhelming because you accumulate a lot of stuff, and our kids were raised in this home, and when they left most of their stuff here. Everything from high school, everything from college. April came over and started showing us what kind of things ought to be removed from the home so it would present better. I was making mental notes, and the whole time I'm going, oh my goodness, how am I going to get all this stuff out of the house and make it look really nice?
I really do believe that that's where Stephen and April kind of helped guide us in some of the things that are common for homeowners to maybe be a little bit anxious over and also be excited over. Virtually, it's open-ended conversation with Steve and April just sitting down and saying, okay, it looks like this is going to be the best option for us to kind of work towards this time frame and with an outcome that is in this range on the price side. But I think it was, for me, educating me, because I don't know real estate. Educating me that this is a professional conversation that I wouldn't have gotten from anybody if we would have tried it ourselves. And if we hired somebody else that maybe didn't have the knowledge and understanding, might we have gotten it there? I don't know. I'm just glad that you guys walked us through this. So my understanding of what is done now in the sale of a home and the purchase of a home and moving out and all the things that go along with that is night and day what it was 2 or 3 months ago. And you shot that video, and I looked at that video and I go, my goodness, this is a wonderful home. I think I want to buy that home. I mean,
I just would add, when we made the decision to go with you guys helped me so much relieve the stress. And then the day we signed the papers, I came down with COVID. I had a very bad case of it. I couldn't even hardly get out of bed. If I got up to even get a drink of water, I was so exhausted I could just have to sit down and rest in the kitchen. Couldn't make it back to the sofa. And every day, either Stephen or April brought me food, soup and bread and fruit and vitamins and everything that they could think would help me. Who does that? We don't even hardly know you guys. And you treated me like I was your best friends or your family. It just endeared me to you guys. It was really, what a blessing you guys have been to us. Just want to say that again. Because I know I've said it before in a text, but it really was so wonderful.
Stephen was a godsend for me. I had probably one of the worst days of my life when she was in the middle of it, and I was feeling anxious, quite anxious. And you got me on a time where you said, can I help out in any way? And I said, you know, I think you can. And I asked for some personal favors, and you said, done. And I just, instead of going and doing things on my errands, which I was just feeling out of place on, I just turned the car around, drove home, sat with her, bet with her, and Stephen just took care of these things that are nothing really big, but they were things that I just was not in a position to do in that particular time.
They weren't even related to the real estate sale of the home.
They were all
personal.
They were all personal.
Yeah.
And you just said, done. Turn around, go home, be with Ellen. I'll take care of them all.
I mean, it makes it so easy to tell your friends or to tell others who might mention that they're going to sell to recommend you to.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never worked with people like the two of you. You just were above and beyond what the normal real estate agent would do. So, and got way more money than I ever thought.
Oh,
I was so anxious thinking, I'm almost in tears the day before. No one's gonna buy our house. It sold in a couple days for, 19, almost 20% more than we asked. And I would never have thought that. So you guys worked really hard for us, and we appreciate that too.
I'm not in the transaction business. I'm in the relationship business. And I will just say that Stephen and April are exactly the same. The transaction takes place as a part of the relationship. And it was very clear from early on, from the first meeting where you guys just came here, we sat and just talked for an hour or two, just sat and talked, that this is a relationship that is meaningful, of which we do have a desired transaction to accomplish, and it happened very, very well. But I can say this, even though we're not going to live in the area, we're going to live 1,700 miles away, we're friends for life. And we don't know what the future may hold in terms of geography, but we do know that when we're committed to people that really do care about others, that they don't stop being our friends. They're going to be our friends regardless of geography. And that's the thing, that we have 2 new friends now.